Hello everyone, today is March the 18th, 2014, and this is Pirate Video. I want to briefly state about the Crimean vote recently that we had. 97% went to Russia, and therefore Crimea now is asking to stay part of Russia and are seceding from the Ukraine. U.S. officials, Washington, however, does not approve of this election. They stated that it was falsely rigged election and it was done under military occupation from Russian troops when they entered Crimea. Now, the U.S. officials who do not agree with this election in Ukraine should look at the situation, how it was brought upon, because we're the ones who had a little uprising. We're the ones who implemented and put in a uprising, illegally put in a uprising into the Ukraine, which ousted Viktor Yushchenko, the Prime Minister of Ukraine. Okay? So this is how the whole thing started, and if they have a little beef about it, they should look at their own doings. Now, again, I want to discuss one thing about this election. U.S. officials disagree and state that, well, first it was illegally done, and second it was under military occupation of Russian troops. Well, if we remember back in 2003, we had invaded Iraq on false pretenses, and we had elected President Maliki of Iraq under military occupation. So we get to invade Iraq under false pretenses with weapons of mass destruction. You remember that. Still haven't found them. And now, when the Crimea votes to stay with Russia and secede from Ukraine, U.S. officials are disturbed and said this is illegal, cannot stand. Well, my friends, this is hypocrisy on the United States' part. We send in saboteurs to disrupt and destabilize the Ukraine. We had sent in provocateurs to disrupt this government of Ukraine and have it overthrown, illegally overthrown. And now we cry that the Ukraine has democratically voted to stay on the side of Russia and secede from Ukraine. Remember, when we invaded Iraq, we said it was a triumph for democracy. It was a triumph that we entered Iraq, and Iraq had democratically elected Maliki under our military occupation of Iraq. Now we cry over spoiled milk because Crimea democratically votes to stay with Russia. I just briefly want to just state one thing about the Article 1 of the UN Charter. It states that it points out clearly the purpose of the UN is to develop friendly relations among nations based on respect for the principle of equal rights and self-determination of peoples. This is Article 1 of the UN and of international law. Now, if we're going to discuss and cry about the Crimean vote, well, we should look how it started and look at our own past. Again, this is like my point of view. Hope you liked today's show. Thank you for watching.